to leave your breakout room. We'll just do a bit of incidental music, shall we, until he comes back. Oh, I didn't even need to do any incidental music. Okay. So welcome. This is your press conference. Ask anybody to ask you questions.
Hello, everybody. It's great to see such a great turnout to speak to me today. I'm very excited to talk to you all about this. So I'm going to get straight to the questions. I'm going to start with Mr. A, journalist from a local news.
Were the black eyes not bad enough?
Were the black eyes not bad enough? And I don't think they were, to be honest. I'm quite partial to them myself. So let's go over to the Hollywood Weekly journalist there, the nature section of Hollywood Weekly.
Yes. Before you did what you did, sir.
Yes.
Did you read the book Eats, Shoots, and Leaves?
Eats, Shoots, and Leaves. Not only did I read that book, I'm pretty sure I wrote that book. If you were to check, you'll see my name is all over that book. Let's go over to the Glossop Chronicle correspondent over there.
And when you left after you've eaten the shoots, did you go really quickly?
Incredibly quickly. I find it's best in life just to move quickly and not to dwell and not to dawdle. Yes, always moving quickly. So moving quickly on to Roger from World Wildlife Fund.
Howdy there. Now, I'm intrigued. You're very good at changing your accents. I know you can play many roles, but my question to you, sir, is why are you pandering to this particular thing?
Because I find it's best to pander because I like to give the bare minimum to my people, to the fans. I don't want to give them too much too soon. Let's go over to Joe Bloggs there from Wall Street.
Yeah, howdy. I was just thinking, like, why did you, like, do that type of thing, it could have been a real Top Gun of a role, but it was, why you had to inflict it on that animal, didn't you think about how it affect the stock market or so?
Gotta be honest, didn't really think about the stock market. I don't have the brain capacity for such things.
Okay,
over to
just be careful in future.
Oh, thank you very much, Joe. I'll keep that in mind. Let's go over to Aileen over there.
Do you not think your actions rendered the item a trifle deaf?
Sorry, can you say that again, please?
Do you not think your actions rendered the item a trifle deaf?
No, not really. Sometimes you got to trifle in other people's business, and if they get deaf from it, then so be it. Let's back over to Hollywood Weekly representative over there, nature section.
Did this animal remind you of Wilson, or did it remind you of a box of chocolates when you did that?
Well, I'm going to say Hank.
Wilson! Did you yell that?
Thank you very much for that question. Thank you very much. You've given me plenty to think about there. Let's go back to Roger.
Thank you very much. Now, can you tell me, did you have a hankering to do this thing to this poor creature, or were you researching for a particular role?
Well, as you know, I am one of the foremost actors in the world, and I take my job very seriously, whether the role is big or whether the role is something a little more left field, something a little cast away. Because being Tom Hanks,
Yay!
I take my job very seriously. And this wonderful thing that I'm very happy to talk to you about. Let's go back to The local news journalist, Mr. A Journalist from the local news.
I would like to point out that my colleague is somewhat celebrity. He's got celebrity shock there. So I'd like to step in and ask a question on his behalf, if that's all right, Mr. Hanks.
Well, I am one of the nicest people in Hollywood, so it would be wrong of me to say no.
Right. Well, I think you have a lot to answer to Roger of World Wildlife Fund over there, especially when it comes to parts of their bodies.
Yes, to Jess in the corner there.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are saying that there's a grey area, but this looks pretty black and white to me. What you did was just wrong.
Well, that's for people to make their own minds up. So some people are a fan of what I've done. Over to Aileen. Let's see what she thinks.
Hi, Mr. Hanks. I understand you've recovered from China's export COVID. What do you think about other excellent Chinese rare exports?
I'm a big fan of many exports from China, particularly pandas. Pandas, I feel an affinity to the panda, and I'm very, very pleased to have created what I have created, to have come up with what I have come up with. Yes, Mr. A Journalist, back in the room.
Well, Tom. Can I call you Tom?
Well, my friends call me Tom, so you can call me Thomas.
You say you have an affinity with the panda.
Yes.
Your actions would suggest otherwise. And why here?
I mean, I thought that the panda with one ear just looked cuter, and I thought, you know, I'll just have a shot in the dark and see what I could do to the other ear. Back to Aileen.
When you were dealing with the panda, were you celebrating a goal or a win at tennis?
I was pretty happy. I was enjoying my time with the panda. Some would say I was enjoying my time with the panda a little too much. But the panda was smiling from ear to ear. They seemed happy. Hollywood Weekly.
I am absolutely disgusted. Absolutely disgusted. I think it's you put the sucker in sucker punch there.
Well, I've always been a bit of a sucker for those pandas. I'm not sure why I punched the panda, but
Yay! Well done, Mr. Hanks. Yes, you punched a panda in the ear. It was incredibly specific, and you did very well to guess it. Lots of great clues, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, well done.